Right, here we are. Yeah, Orwell's. Look at that. Absolutely marvellous place. Kawasaki, Suzuki, Royal Enfield, of course. Yeah, marvellous. KTM, CF Moto. What am I on? Look at that. The Green Mini. Yeah, Kawasaki Z1100SX. Wonderful. Ignition on. Brrr, ding. Screen up, full height. Oh, and we're off. That Kawasaki sound, it's unique, isn't it, to Kawasaki? You can always tell a Kawasaki. What's this car doing? Let's get going. So what I'll do is, like I say, I've got it for a week or so. So what I'll do is, I'll bring you back, I think, for a walk around. We'll have a walk around first. We'll have a walk around first, and then we'll go for a ride and do a mutter. Yeah, marvellous. Right, here we are. Kawasaki Z1100SX. Absolutely marvellous bike. I've had it for a few days. I've done a fair few miles on it. A lot on the motorway. Just eats those miles up. The adjustable Showa front forks and the Olin monoshock behind just make it a real smooth ride. But even when you get onto the smaller B roads and the back roads, it's just been a pleasure to ride. I forget how comfortable these big bikes are and how easy they actually make covering big distances, and that's what they're for. 135 brake horsepower. I haven't really utilised all of that. 113 newton meters of torque. Plenty. Yeah, more than enough for the real world. The handling, really pretty damn good, you know, for a big bike. Only 235 kilos though, so you know it's not a heavy bike, and it's so easy to move about in the garage. And obviously I've got a lot of bikes in the garage at the moment, and this has just been a doddle to manoeuvre. I think anything bigger might have been a little bit more difficult. I've got the sun right in my face, so if I'm squinting a bit, I'm sorry about that. The screen is adjustable. Push the button there and it goes up and down. You hold that down, get it where you want it, and it locks it in place. I've got it maximum height. It's perfect for me. It's clearing my helmet. I'm not getting buffeted. USB-C on the handlebars. Look, you know, where else do you put it? It's nice and easy, accessible. It could have been tucked away down there, I suppose, but I don't find it's not an issue for me. In green, mint cracknell green. Yeah, let's get it out there before we even get onto the senses test. Nice big tank. Been getting about, I reckon about 50 to the gallon, something like that. Mixed riding. I thought it might be a bit difficult in town and at slow speed, and it's not. It's a doddle. It's just easy. It's an easy bike all round to live with. The seating position's nice. Mrs. Tame loves the back seat because it's actually big enough. You know, she's got a bit of room to move about on. Not that she's got a big backside, but she hasn't. But she does like to have plenty of support there and to know she can move about a bit. And with this, she's certainly got that. And same for me as well. I look a bit padded out now because I've got plenty of layers on because it's pretty damn cold at the moment. 2 degrees, something like that. The sun's nice and warm. It's still got a bit of heat in it. So I have been enjoying riding it. We have had rain, wind, and it is quite breezy today. But that's about it, really. I think I've covered it. Seat height, 835mm. Bit tall for some people, perfect for me. I have no difficulties with it at all. The clock's nicely laid out. The menu's dead easy. The rider modes are dead easy. You can adjust the rider modes so that you can tailor it to however you want it. 12,000, just over £12,000, £12,200 they start from. And are Kawasaki worried about the new Honda CB1000 GT? I don't think so. I haven't had a go on it, obviously, but I don't think they'll be too worried. They're starting at 12,000, 11,999 or something like that. But I don't think Suzuki will be worried either. They sort of dominate the market, don't they? The Chinese haven't got there yet. They're sticking with the adventures. But let's get on the road and we can do the senses test. I'll probably show you the motorway first. Yeah. Right, here we are, back on board. Ignition on. Brrr, ding. Marvellous. Look at that, straight away. Japanese reliability, yeah. Let's get going. Yeah, like I say, it's been an absolute pleasure to ride. And I have been drifting towards smaller bikes, but I always, you never lose it, do you? That pan for a bigger bike. I mean, just listen to that low speed through the gears with that quick shifter is just very, very easy. Let's see, 6 degrees now in that sun, just shows you it is dropping down. I should imagine it'll go down as we crack on. So I did want to show you on the motorway and the buffeting, or the lack of buffeting. So until we get to that, we're not far off the A14, so I'll bring you back in a little while. Well, here we are, just about to pop onto the A14, and I'll just get my visor down just that little bit more so you get a better idea of the sound of the buffeting. It's very little really. Now we've got a lorry, I'm just going to get over. And I think we're clear to get on there. So there we are for probably about 70. Buffeting from the lorries and from the car. But really the helmet's very quiet. Something I didn't speak about in the walk around, I forgot, because I'm a naughty boy, is the Brembo brakes, which are absolutely marvellous, yeah, as you would expect. But yeah, I'll bring you back when I get off here, because I don't want to film the next bit, no. Right, here we are on the back roads, and I'm taking it back today. Yeah, I've had a wonderful time with it. In this, well, let's do taste for the senses. Just get that visor down a bit because it is a bit cold. Yeah, mint cracknel. Of course it's mint cracknel. I don't know what else it could be. I suppose it could be a mint choc ice cream of some description. A very useful bike, a very pretty bike. Mrs. Tame loved it straight away. Yeah, let's... Plenty of power, just without going through the gears or anything. Lovely. Yeah, so that's what it tastes of. Smell. Well, this has done a couple of 1,000 miles and it still smells like brand new. Yeah, no leaks, no smell of water, nothing. And then we get onto the sort of serious senses, really, the ones that actually mean something. And first of all, sight. To look at, what does it look like? Well, it looks like a Kawasaki Ninja. That's what it does look like. It looks like a big sports tourer. It looks solid, and it certainly looks like it should be heavier than the 235 kilos. The seat height at 835, it's easily manageable for most people, I think, even if you're on tiptoes, because of that weight. At these slow speeds around twisties and things, well, it's very easy, very manageable. I have got it in rain mode, as you can see, because the roads are sopping wet. Most of my time with it, it has been wet. It's easy to keep clean as well, because of all that plastic protecting everything, covering everything, including yourself. I've not got too wet on it, even when I've forgotten my waterproofs. So yeah, that's to look at. To touch and feel, it's a good quality motorcycle. Kawasaki, they're not shabby, are they? I don't know what the Honda will be like. I mean, Honda make good solid motorbikes, don't they? So, in fact, all the Japanese, the quality's gonna be there. I haven't heard of anyone having any real issues with the Kawasaki. So yeah, I mean, everything to touch and polish. The paintwork's immaculate. The plastic's a nice solid plastic. The suspension's obviously good. You've got Brembo brakes. So yeah, even the screen isn't flimsy. I've been on expensive bikes where the screen feels flimsy when you adjust it, and this doesn't. It stays in situ. What do I want to do? I want to go left somewhere up here. Just here, I reckon. We'll get up here. See if we can turn away from that rain. I don't know if you noticed that in the sky. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, the quick shifter, talking about the quality, the quick shifter's very nice. At all speeds. Then what? Oh, well, we've got sound. It's got that classic Kawasaki inline 4 engine. It just sounds lovely. It's an encourageable engine. But in this guise, on a long journey, it's very unobtrusive. You know, you can sit there, it's not grinding on you. You could put a pipe on it. I think if you're doing long distances, you probably wouldn't do that. If you've got it for short blats, you've probably bought the wrong bike. Yeah, you get one of the sports versions. But it does sound lovely. So that's about it for the senses test. A quick recap: 135 brake horsepower, 113 Newton meters of torque, I say 135. It might actually be 134, but I'm not quibbling, because by the time it gets to the back wheel, it's probably quite a bit less, isn't it? Yeah. This road here is bumpy as hell, and it rides it really well. How does it make me feel? It makes me feel very safe and secure, and I have really enjoyed doing the miles on it. I've you know, I do 60 miles, and it's like I've gone down the road, literally down the road. Do 100 miles, and you wouldn't know. The problem is with it though, when you get on the motorway, is all of a sudden you're doing a speed that I won't mention, that you shouldn't be doing really, and you're totally oblivious to it. Now, I have even had that on my 800 Suzuki. On this, it's just double it. You just forget about it and you're totally oblivious, and that's a potential danger, isn't it? You've got to keep an eye on your speed on it once you get on the motorway, and in fact in the town. I'm trying to work out what speed limit is here. I think I'm going a bit quick, but I'm nearly out of it now. But yeah, roads like this, absolutely no trouble. Town roads, no trouble. I love it. Would I have one? Yeah, I possibly would. Would I get one? There's so many bikes that I would like ahead of it. Would this replace my Suzuki GSX? It would, but it's almost double the price. Well, it's not double the price, it's double its current price. Yeah. But there's an awful lot of the thousands for sale second hand. But look, I'll bring you back when I get a bit closer. Yeah. Right, here we are, nearly back. Thoroughly enjoyed riding this bike, far more than I thought I would. I'll just close that visor a little bit. Yeah, it's just so easy. It's a little bit like a small bike, you know, round town and that. I was expecting it to be quite a lump, and it's not. It's just an easy bike to live with, so potentially it could be your only bike. And of course, here at Orwell's, I mean, they're just marvellous, aren't they? I mean, let's get stopped here, and we'll have one last look at it. I mean, that engine, it's just lovely, isn't it? But let's have a look before we finish. There you go, Kawasaki Ninja Z1100SX. Oh, marvellous. Brembo brakes, shower forks, all in rear, just the lot. Here at Orwell's.